trunk, 808s collide. Static in the air. Count it down. 3, 2.
Strike! Came from the shadows where the cold wind bites. Raised on pressure in neon nights. Dreams in my fists, jaw locked tight. I don't throw jabs, I ignite. Strike! When the moment is tense. Strike! No hesitation, no fence. Strike! We're relentless intent. Every ball leave a dent. They talk like kings with a paper crown. I move like war when it's going down. No safe zone when I'm around. I shake the floor, I pound for pound. Back when they laughed at the hunger I had, now that same hunger turning me mad. Every setback fuel for the pad. I write wrath in the cadence so bad. Heartbeat sinking with kick and snare. Sweat drip, heavy in electric air. Eyes locked in 1,000-yard stare. I dare any doubt come near. Strike! When the baseline drops, strike! Let the pressure pop, strike! I don't ever stop till I stand on top, strike! Through the smoke and flame, strike! I don't play the game, strike! Call my name, leave the mark untamed. I remember nights I was numb and still, fear in my throat like a bitter pill. World said wait, I said I will. Climb that hill, that's my will, strike! When the odds stack tall, strike! When you feel that fall, strike! Through it all, stand tall, never crawl like flex online with a rented shine. I grind offline, redesign every line but a lie divine. Every rhyme a battle sign, no half step in a full-blown war, no cracked door. When I want more, I kick it in, hear the roar, heavy feet on the concrete floor. Adrenaline blast, I'm built too fast. Past get smashed when I outlast, no contrast, I surpass. Clash with the future, no mask. Rage in my veins, break chains, convert losses straight to gains. Pain reigns, but I remain unchained in my domain. Strike. When the lights go dim, strike. Even if hope looks slim, strike. On a whim, win bigger, sink or swim, strike. Through the blood and sweat, strike. No regret, strike. Every threat just a target set. Even got split black and red, even when the weak misled. I move ahead, no dread, fueled by every word they said. This ain't hype, it's code and bone. Built alone in a war zone tone. Every throne I own, every zone overthrown. When the drums fade out but the tension stay. When the crowd goes silent, drift away. When tomorrow depend on today. Don't flinch, don't blink, don't wait. Strike. Yeah. Dark room, red lights, 808s bleeding. Heartbeat violent, no leash, no cage. Yeah, man, the fire where the calm don't last. Teeth in the future, foot on the past. World moves slow, but I move too fast. Built from the pressure they thought would smash. When the beat go bang, feel the chain gang clang. Let the war drums hang, I don't just rap, I fang. They want it tame, want it soft-spoken. I was rage, barely held and broken. Every promise I made outspoken, every limit shattered token. Back when I start for a single shot, now I'm aiming at every spot. Climb so high it burn and rot, every doubt they ever thought. Kick drum hit like a fist of ribs, breast short, adrenaline drips. Tight grip when the pressure flips, eye clips when the panic dips. No mercy shown, heart of stone. Throne by throne I carve my zone alone. Through the smoke and ash, when the lights all crash. Flash on clash, turn fear into cash. I remember nights I was lost in the static. Mind going wild, thoughts automatic. Pain systematic, mood volcanic. Now I tryna make it cinematic. When they talk that cap, no nap, just attack. Snap on the track, put the whole game flat. They flex fake gold with a plastic grin. I flex scars carved deep in skin. They chase clout for a hollow win. I chase growth from within. No leash on the beast I feed, no greed, just speed and creed. Plant the rage like a seed, watch it bleed in the lid. Razor tongue drum slung, young gun sprung. Underrated but never undone, run from none. I become the storm when the sky go numb. Crack, pavement, statement blatant. Hate turn fuel when I face it, no replacement. I embrace it, take the throne and engrave it. When the pressure spikes, I don't take a hikes. Strike on strike, till the weak dislikes. Through the grind and grime, every rhyme a crime. Space and time. Even when the crowd turn cold and mute, even when the truth get brewed, I shoot my shot, no parachute. Rooted deep, absolute. This ain't hype, this DNA. Fight more wired every day, no delay. When I say I pave my way. Yeah, when the beat goes silent but the war's still loud. When the doubt creep in like a darkened cloud. When the weak bow down in a frightened crowd, I bare my teeth, I stand tall. I don't break, I go savage. Turn the bass up till it crack the pavement. No chains on me, no breaks left.
Came from the bottom where the ground stay cold, where the hunger don't fade and the nights feel old. Every scar on my skin got a story told. Every loss I took to my heart to gold. That's the code in my veins. Through the fire and flames, through the doubt and the shame, I don't fold, I evolve in the game. They said slow down, know your place. I accelerate and set the pace. Every obstacle I embrace, leave competition erase, no trace. Pressure on heavy, I don't collapse. I adapt, counterattack, overlap traps while they nap. I map out gaps, turn setbacks into combat raps. Heartbeat sync with the 808 blast. Future ahead, I'm done with the past. Every tick of the clock move fast, but I run through walls, never crash. Unstoppable, even when I bleed. Unstoppable, fueled by need. Unstoppable, plant the seed, watch me rise at rapid speed. Unstoppable, through the pain and rain. Unstoppable, through the strain and strain. Unstoppable, I remain, breaking every single chain. I remember nights when the lights went dim, when hope felt thin at the rim. But I built that fire deep within, now I move like a force you can't trim. No fear in my eyes, through lows and highs. No disguise, I see truth through the lies. They talk loud but the grind too weak. I stay silent, sharpen my technique. Every verse I drop unique, every line hit hard concrete. I don't need applause to survive, I need pressure to feel alive. Every setback helped me thrive, every struggle helped me strive. Adrenaline rush, I crush the doubt. No way out, I carve a route. They scream my name, they shout, but I built this way from drought. Relentless intense when I enter the ring. Every syllable sting like a venomous swing. I don't just rap, I bring a storm with the thunder I sing. Unstoppable when the world goes dark. Unstoppable, I ignite the spark. Unstoppable, leave a mark. Heavy roar like a shark. Unstoppable, even if I fall. Unstoppable, I stand tall. Unstoppable, through it all. I don't break, I brawl. They waiting on cracks in my armor plate. I reinforce, dominate fate. Every challenge I elevate, every closed door I penetrate. I was forged in the pressure zone, built a throne from broken stone. Now the hunger fully grown, every beat feel like home. When the drums fade out and the lights go low, when the critics whisper soft and slow, one thing everybody know: no chains can hold me, no fear can stop me, no doubt can drop me. I don't pause, I don't fall. I am unstoppable.
Till I die. Yeah, no exit plan, no fallback route. This for life. I was born under pressure, raised in the flame. Every scar on my body got something to claim. They wanted me quiet, ashamed of my name. Now I speak like thunder, let it rain. Till I die, I'm riding this wave. Till I die, no feet in the grave. Till I die, no soul, no slave. I was built from the fight I made to behave. Till I die, back against walls, I learned how to shove. No silver spoon, just hunger and blood. Every setback felt like a shove, but I turn these bruises into fuel for the glove. I don't bend when the pressure intensify. I get sharper when stakes amplify. You see pain, I see battle cry. I don't fade, I'm fed up. Heartbeat sync with the baseline now. Time don't stop, so I don't stop. Every tick a look clock, one more shot. At the throne, they said I could not. Till I die, I'm all in no breaks. Till I die, every move high stakes. Till I die, whatever it takes. If I fall, I rise through the shakes. Till I die, no fear in my chest. Till I die, no need for rest. Till I die, put me to the test. I don't quit, I outlast the rest. I remember nights I was doubted heavy. Mind felt weak, but the wheels stayed ready. Legs felt shaky, but steps stayed steady. Now my bars cut deep like this shit. I'm locked in the grind, till I die. No pause in my mind, till I die. I redefine what it means when they say out of town, till I die. They want comfort, I want conquest. They want easy, I want progress. Every scar on me a conquest. Every breath I take a brave test. I don't need applause or a cosign hand. I don't need fake love to stand. I built this rage with a steady hand. Now I break through stone like contraband. No retreat when the sky turn black. No defeat when they counterattack. Every loss I stack and unpack. Turn collapse to a comeback track. War in my pulse, fire in veins. Storm in my thoughts, thunder in brains. You chase trends, I break chains. I endure what you can't sustain. Till I die, I'll never fold. Till I die, my story bold. Till I die, hard as cold. I don't sell out, I'm never sold. Till I die, I'll never fold. Till I die, my story bold. Till I die, hard as cold. I don't sell out, I'm never sold. Even when the lights go dim and fade, even when the debt's unpaid. Even when the dream's delayed, I don't kneel, I escalate. I fight for the name, till I die through loss and fame. Till I die, same hunger, same aim, legacy carved in permanent flame. They can doubt, they can talk, they can keep, but I bleed, but I grind in the dream. Nothing in this world of between me and the top of the unseen. So when the curtain closes and the big go quiet and the crowd don't move and the lights glow light and no one sing, I never denied it. I live for the fight and I stood beside it. No surrender, no apology, no lie. I bought this path till I die. I bought this path till I die.
Yeah. Drums of war echo in my head. Shield up, blade ready. This is Spartan. Born in the dust where the weak don't survive. Steel in my lungs every breath I drive. No silver spoon, just a will to strive. I learn real quick just to stay alive. Spartan, heart made of stone. Spartan, Spartan, stand alone. Spartan, Spartan, built for the throne, but I carved that seat from the bone. They want comfort, I wanted conquest. They want easy, I wanted progress. Every setback turned to a prospect. Every wound I wear like an honor crest. I was trained by pain, educated by loss. Every scar etched deep like a cross. You talk about grind but don't know the cost. I paid in blood when the line was crossed. Helmet cracked but the vision clear. I don't run when the end feel near. I step forward when they freeze in fear. War drums pound and I volunteer. No retreat, no fold. Mind ice cold. Story untold. From the ashes of doubt I rose bold. Stand in the flame. Remember the name. Built from the pain. I don't lose, I adapt to the strain. Outnumbered, outgunned, still advance. No fear in my step, no second chance. I don't wait for fate, I seize the stance. Turn battlefield chaos into dominance. Grip tight on fate. No time to wait. Pressure create the diamond mind you can't penetrate. They crumble quick when the heat intensify. I get sharper when the stakes simplify. You pray for mercy, I strategize. See 10 moves ahead through the smoke in my eyes. I was raised in storms, so thunder calm me. Every strike that hit only army. They try to break me, can't disarm me. I am the shield in the army. War in my pulse, war in my breath. War in the steps that shadow my death. War in the hunger that sits in my chest. I don't pray for peace, I demand respect. No white flag wave in my hand. I take command, I take the land. Stand so tall they can't withstand the roar of a one-man battle band. Even if I fall, I still stand tall. Answer the call. When the world goes silent, I brawl. I've been doubted, laughed at, dismissed. Left in the dark, clench my fist. Now every hit I deliver don't miss. Precision rage with an iron twist. Legacy carved in stone. Flesh and bone. No mercy shown. I fight like the last of my bloodlines known. You chase fame, I chase immortality. Build mentality over popularity. Sacrifice comfort for brutality. Now I stand up matched in reality. So when the drums get loud and the sky turn red, when the weak retreat and the brave step ahead, when the ground shakes under every tread, that's me.
Shield raise, blade drawn, spirit unbroken. I am Spartan.
Yeah. Heavy drums rumbling like thunder in my chest. This a dream. Wake me up. I've been walking through a fog full of doubt and noise. Fake smiles, fake love, plastic poise. Everybody talking but they hollow like toys. I see through the smoke, I ain't playing with decoys. Wake me up. If I'm stuck in a trance, wake me up. If I'm losing my stance, wake me up. I don't live by chance, I attack every beat like a last advance. Back in the dark where the hunger grew. Cold nights, hard truths I knew. Every scar left a deeper view. Now I spit that fire, they never flew. They want comfort, I want clarity. Cut through lies with intensity, no more sleep. Walking mentally, I'm breaking chains of dependency. Heartbeat knocking like a war drum roll. Mind locked in, fully in control. If the world go numb and cold, I ignite like a spark in the cold. Wake me up. If I drift too far, wake me up. Remind me who we are, wake me up. I carry every scar, turn the pain into a shooting star. Wake me up. When a dream feel fake, wake me up. Before I break, wake me up. For my own sake, I don't fold, I elevate. I was stuck in a loop of routine and doubt. Same four walls, same played out route. Now I'm breaking the cage, breaking out. Let the beast in my chest scream out. Wake me up. I refuse to fade. Wake me up. I was never made to be quiet, to be afraid. I was built for the barricade. They sell illusions of easy fame. I see the strings in a puppet game. I'd rather bleed for an honest name than shine in a light for a moment of flame.
Every verse like a siren blast, cutting through the echo of the past. I don't crawl, I don't collapse. I relive the fire, I relapse into hunger, into rage. Uncaged mind, off the page. When I step on stage, it's a war I wage. Every line turning pain to gauge. Adrenaline spike, I'm alive in the night. No sedation, no fade in my sight. I ignite when I'm faced with the fight. Resurrect every doubt I smite. Elevate, detonate, never hesitate. Break the fate, they predetermine my state. Wide awake, never late. Dominate, I refuse to evaporate.
Wake me up
if I'm losing fire.
Wake me up,
take me higher.
wake me up,
Fuel desire, turn the pressure into a pyre.
wake me up,
When the world go blind,
wake me up,
reset my mind.
wake me up.
Truth align, leave the weakest behind. Even when the sky turn gray and dim, even when the odds look slim, I don't sink, I learn to swim. Let the light break through within. They pray I settle, play it safe. I'd rather risk it, test my faith. Every breath I take, I raise the stakes. No more sleep, this line away. So if I ever drift in comfort's arms, if I lose the edge, lose the alarms, let the beat hit hard with no remorse. Shock my soul with full force. No sedation, no delay, no excuse if I fall into silence or apathy.
Yeah, 808s rumble like thunder cracks. Teeth good fist tight. Back to the wall, no turning back. Fight back! Raised in the pressure where the weak collapse. Cold world swinging with heavy slabs. Streams on thin ice over hidden traps. I learned real quick how to counterattack. When they aim at your spine, when they cross that line, turn rage to a grind. Make pain redesign your mind. They said I fold under weight of the doubt. Said I choke when the lights go out, but I thrive when the fear scream loud. Stand tall, never blend in the crowd. Scars on my knuckles, proof I swung. Fire in my chest, still young. Every loss just sharpened my tongue. Now I spit like a loaded gun. Heartbeats sink to the kick drum blast. Flashbacks hit, but I move too fast. Past try gripping, but I outlast. Built from the grit they thought wouldn't last. Fight back when they say you're done. You ain't gotta run till the war is won, till the rising sun. Fight back through the dirt and mud, through the sweat and blood. Flood by flood, turn the hate to fuel in your blood. I remember nights I was dead inside. Smile on mask, truth denied. Hope hanging thin like a fragile wire. One spark away from a wildfire. When your breath feel tight in the dead of night, claw and bite. Stand your ground and ignite. They talk big but they fold in storms. I was reborn in chaotic forms. Pressure hit and I transform. Break the cage, ignore the norms. No savior coming to clear my path. Just discipline, hunger, wrath. Do the math, hard work multiply half the math. Adrenaline rush, I crush the doubt. Bust through walls, no safe route. Shout to the speakers, blow out. I route every demon out. No retreat, no defeat in my code. Heavy load but I carry the mode. Explode when the rage overload. I wrote my fate in bold. Fight back when the odds stack high. Fight back. Don't you dare comply. Fight back. Look 'em in the eye. Never bow, never cry. Fight back. Through the cuts and cracks. Fight back. We're relaxed, just attacks. Fight back. No turning back. Leave fear flat on his back. Even when the sky fall black and split, even when your strength feel thin, dig deep where the beast been lit. That fire inside, don't quit. This ain't hype, this survival mode. Heavy heart with a heavy load. Crossroads on a broken road. I chose fight, that's how I growed. When the beat fade, but the war's still on. When the night long and hope seem gone. When the world say you don't belong. Clench your jaw, lift your head, step forward. Fight back.
Yeah, turn the volume all the way up. This ain't luck, this ain't chance. This is legendary. Step in the arena, hear the ground quake. Every rhyme I spit like a landslide break. They said I couldn't, I did no debate. Every move calculated, every step I take. Legendary, not born, but made in the fire. Every line, every wire. Legendary, I climb higher and higher. Through pain and storms, I never tire. They threw shade, try to bury my name, but I rise from the ashes, ignite the flame. Every loss, every battle, never the same. Now they whisper my story, fear my game. I don't follow, I lead, I innovate. Every beat I crush, I dominate. Every hater watches, I levitate. Legacy carved carve, they can't replicate. Heartbeat sink to the bass, kick loud. Every bar a storm, shake the crowd. I don't flinch, I don't bow, I'm proud. I speak truth, my voice, I'm bold. Legendary, I'm the force they respect. Legendary, every move they reflect. Legendary, no fear, no defect. Every win I collect, the perfect effect. Legendary, through the grind and the pain. Legendary, through the loss and the gain. Legendary, I break every chain, I rise from the mud, rain in my lane. I remember nights cold, starving alone. Dreams crushed hard, heavy as stone. Every fall taught me to own the crown, the throne, the fire I hone. Legendary, I don't stumble, I attack. Legendary, every barrier I crack. Legendary, I always come back. No retreat, no slack, nothing I lack. They want fame fast, I want legacy. I grind in silence, perfect strategy. Every line, every verse, pure mastery. Every step forward is history. I don't chase applause or hollow fame. I carve my mark in the game. Every lyric, every word of flame. Every obstacle crushed, none remain. Adrenaline pumping, veins on fire. Every move, every beat takes me higher. I dominate chaos, never tire. My mind sharp, my ambition entire. No fear, no pause, no imitation. Every step, every breath, total domination. I rise above every effect station. Forever legendary, foundation of the nation. Legendary, even if they doubt. Legendary, I scream, I shout. Legendary, I break every bout. Every stage I hit, I stand out. Legendary, through blood and sweat. Legendary, I don't forget. Legendary, every goal I set, I conquer all. Never settle for less yet. Even when the night's dark and the path unclear. Even when the whispers of failure draw near, I move forward, no fear. Every victory mine, every loss I revere. They pray I falter, they pray I fold. I ascend unshakable, bold. Every lyric, every bar, pure gold. The story of a legend forever told. So when the beat fades, the lights dim low. When the world sleeps, unaware of the show. No one truth, let it echo. I don't follow trends, I don't bow to odds. I don't stop, I am legendary.
Yeah. This that battlefield sound. Heavy bass, earth shake. No retreat, no surrender. Time to charge. Step on the ground, hear the thunder roll. I don't kneel for nothing, I'll sell my soul. Every scar I carry got a story untold. Every hit that I took only made me bold. I'm moving in full force, no backtrack, no remorse. Through pain, I endorse. Every setback's fuel for my course. They talk about grind, but they soft like foam. I was built in the trenches, learned to roam. Where every night cold, every street a tomb. Now I stomp the stage like a sonic boom. I don't chase cloud, I chase respect. Every bar like a bullet, perfect, direct. You hesitate, I intersect. Your doubts become my architect. Heartbeat sync with a snare and kick. Every motion precise, every strike quick. I don't bend when the world get thick. I break through walls, I pick every brick. No fear in my chest, every test I invest. I never rest till the last obstacle confess. Through the smoke and fire, rising higher and higher. I'm the spark, the wire, I ignite, inspire to retire. Through the smoke and fire, rising higher and higher. I'm the spark, the wire, I ignite, inspire, never tire. I remember nights when the cold was deep. Dreams felt distant, buried in the heat. But I trained my mind while they slept cheap. Now I storm the game, it's mine to reap. I don't stumble, I attack. Every move I stack, no turning back. Every hit I take, I counteract. They copy the moves, but they lack the grind. They mimic the voice, but don't speak from the mind. I built from the struggle, leave weakness behind. Every lyric I spit is a battle sign. I don't wait for mercy, I demand the throne. Every step calculated, every bone my own. I take the crown with the weight I've known. I'm the hurricane rising, full blown. Adrenaline surge, I run through the storm. No hesitation, no pause, no norm. I transform every loss, every form into power, precision, raw reform. They try to block, I dismantle and tear. Every challenge I face, I dare. Through the chaos, I prepare. No one stands when I'm fully aware. Even if I bleed, every strike I lead, I plant the seed, victory guaranteed. Through the fire and pain, through the struggle and strain, I break every chain, I rise and remain, reign. Even when the sky darkens, clouds collide. Even when the earth shakes and the weak hide, I don't falter, I stride. Every obstacle I turn to pride. They pray I pause, they pray I fail. I accelerate, I oversail. Every tack I turn to hell. I'm a force of nature, storm scale. So when the drums hit hard and the crowd feel the quake, when the world stands still, I step in the wake. No retreat, no delay, no mistake. Hear the call. Plates clank, chains drag, 808s crack ribs, sweat drip like rain. This ain't luck, this is gas. I was built in the basement, hunger in my stomach, dreams heavy on my back, had to be coming. Pain was the tax I paid every 100. Now I stack reps to the speakers puncture. Every scar on display, every night, every day. I don't pray for the way I carve it, lift it, make it obey. They want shine but they dodge the grind, want the crown but won't train the mind. I was dead broke, laser aligned, tunnel vision, redesign. Calluses thick from gripping fate, iron will with an iron plate. Pressure cook at a higher rate, I don't hesitate, I dominate. Heartbeat sink to the kick and snare, breathe like smoke in the midnight air. Pain in my lungs but I don't care, add more weight, let's go there. Through the blood and sweat, no regret, no debt. Every goal I set, I collect, I don't forget. When the doubt gets loud, stand tall, stand proud. I don't blend in the crowd, I break out, unbound. I remember days I was weak inside, smile fake just to let it slide. Now I weaponize what I used to hide, turn the rage to a rising tide. Not just muscle and mass, it's the pain I surpass. Every doubt I outclass, leave the old me in the past. They flex online with a red and shine, I build slow like a fault line. Every rep another bold line, every rhyme heavy gold mine. No shortcuts in this battlefield, no fake strength in a plastic shield. I live truth, make the fake ones yield, my discipline, the final seal. Adrenaline spike, I ignite, I'm raw, bite down hard on an iron jaw. No applause, no claws, just laws of grind that define my cause. Storm in my veins, breaking chains, losses converted straight to gains. Sweat stains marking my lanes, built from pressure, forged in flames. When the bar feels stuck, no luck, just grit and pluck. I don't give up, I rise when the odds say duh. Through the ache and strain, through the mental rain, I remain built different in my domain. Even when the tank feel dry and low, even when the progress slow, I reload, explode, outgrow every limit they throw. I don't chase hype, I chase growth. Every breath a silent oath, from the bottom to the throat. I float while they just quote. When the lights go dim in the gym at night, when the mirror show truth inside, when the world say quit the fight, I add more weight, one more rep, one more set. That's how I collect.
Yeah. Sirens in the distance. 808's like a heartbeat monitor. Flatline or fight back. Live or die. Came from the bottom where the sun don't shine. Cold nights, high head, raising mine. Pressure built up over time, now it's ticking like a loaded 9. That's the code I breathe. Live or die. Got no tricks on my sleeve. Live or die. Either take or you leave. Ain't no pause button, believe. I was trapped in a maze of doubt. Demons whispering, take the safe route, but safe don't build what I'm about. So I broke the cage, broke out. Every scar on my skin a map. Every loss turned to a trap. For the weak who nap and cap, I adapt, attack, snap. Heartbeat racing with the baseline dry. Sweat drip heavy, it don't stop. Climbing from the bottom to the top. Ready for the shot, let it pop. Live or die. When the pressure rise, see it in my eyes. Live or die. No disguise, I survive, I defy. Through the flame and smoke, every promise spoke. No joke, either build or you broke. I remember nights I was losing grip, hope sinking like a broken ship. Mind slipping, tight lip, one wrong move and it all could flip. On the edge I stood, misunderstood. Do what you should, turn the pain to something good. They fear risk, I embrace it. Face the abyss, I replace it with a vision so basic. Win big or erase it. No halfway in this game of fate. No weak heart at the gate. Every second heavy with weight. I accelerate, dominate. Adrenaline flooding my brain waves. Raised in a storm, I stay brave. No slave to the fear they crave. I pave my lane, misbehave. Rage in a cage, I break out. Shake ground when I stake out. No fake route, no safe route. I take doubt and erase doubt. When the night get cold, when the truth unfold, be bold, let your story be told. Through the cuts and scars, through the prison bars, chasing stars, no matter how far. Even when the sky fall dark and red, even when hope hang by a thread, I hear one voice in my head, move forward, never dead. This ain't about fame or shine, it's about crossing that thin line between fear and divine design, between quitting and prime. So the drums hit hard in your chest, when you push to the edge, no rest. When life puts you through the test, no excuses, no retreat, no surrender. You got one choice left, Live or die.
Yeah, go ahead. Whisper, point fingers. I hear it all. Mock me.
I was raised in a room full of side eyes, backhand compliments, fake high fives. They smiled in my face but behind knives, hoping I'd sink, wouldn't survive. Mock me, yeah I dare you to. Mock me, watch what I do. Mock me, I'll break right through, turn every joke into revenue. They clown my dreams, say I'm delusional, call ambition wild and usual, but I'm immune to the usual. Built from pain that's brutal, crucial. Every laugh at my expense fuel the engine. Every whisper turn into vengeance, not revenge, more like ascension. I level up with pure intention. Heartbeat banging with the 808 crack, every insult just sharpen the attack. You push me down, I bounce right back. I build my throne from every crack. Mock me, I don't break, I rise. Mock me, see the fire in my eyes. Mock me, no disguise, I turn doubt into surprise. Mock me, when I'm down and bruised. Mock me, say I'm confused. Mock me, I'm amused, watch how I refuse to lose. I remember them days in the back of the class, dreaming big while they laughed as I passed. Said I'd fade, said it wouldn't last, now I'm moving so fast. How class, mock me, but I stay composed. Mock me, while I overload. Mock me, on this road I carry weight you never told. They critique every bar that I spit, say I'm too much, say I don't fit, but I'm too driven to ever quit. Every line hit hard legit, I don't need your approval stamp, I don't need your little camp. I built this fire from a single lamp, now it's wildfire in the amp. Ridicule minimal, cynical criminals, typical visuals, pitiful syllables. I'm invincible, lyrical pinnacle, turning your mockery into residuals. Every jab you throw is subliminal fuel, every laugh you give is a tool. I school every fool who drool on the thought I'd lose my cool. When I'm on my grind, say I've lost my mind, I'll redefine every limit you assign. When the lights burn low, when the doubts all show, just know I'm 10 steps ahead of your show. You laugh at the vision you can't conceive, mock the hustle you can't achieve, but every second that you disbelieve is another second I outsleeve. I don't crumble under your sneer, I thrive when the hate draw near. Every smirk just crystal clear, you fear what you don't engineer. So keep talking, keep joking, keep poking. Every word you throw at me, I mold it, I hold it, I load it, and I fire back with success. You can laugh now, but when I'm standing on top and the silence drop, remember this: you tried to mock me. Yeah. Turn the speakers up. Feel that bass in your ear. This ain't pressure, this is fuel. Born in the fire where the weak don't last. Every scar on my skin from the weight of the past. They said I'd shatter, said I folded fast. Now I'm built like steel, unbreakable cast. Never break, that's the code I live. Never break, every drop I give. Never break, through the negative I don't fall, I outlive. Back against walls I learned how to fight. No silver spoon, just hunger and bite. Stay 10 toes in the dead of the night. Now my shadow loom large in the light. Pressure don't crush me, it shapes my frame. Every loss just feeds the flame. They want comfort, I want the game. Carve my legacy into my name. Heartbeat sync with the 808 knock. Time don't stop, so I don't stop. Every tick of the clock, one more shot. At the throne, they said I could not. Never break, even when I've been. Never break, I don't pretend. Never break, to the very end. I don't lose, I transcend. Never break, through the pain and doubt. Never break, when they count me out. Never break, hear the crowd shout. I turn whispers into clouds. I remember nights feeling cold and numb. Every dream felt too far to come, but I loaded my mind like a loaded gun. Now I fire back to the doubt undone. Never break, that's the mindset lock. Never break, when the pressure shock. Never break, I don't fear the clock. I outwork, outlast, outtalk. They talk big when the lights on bright. I move silent, prepare for the fight. Every verse hit sharp and tight, like a blade in the dark at night. I don't bow to applause or fame, I don't switch just to fit a lane. Every bruise, every strain, built a monster inside the brain. I don't crack in the chaos, I conquer the storm. I reform every norm they perform, transform every wound I've worn, in an armor that's battle-born. Relentless intense when I step in the ring, every syllable cut like a sting. You can doubt, you can hate, do your thing, but I rise when the pressure swing. Never break, even if I crawl. Never break, I stand tall. Never break, through it all. If I stumble, I don't fall. Never break, when the world go dark. Never break, I ignite the spark. Never break, leave a mark. Heavy heart, heavy bar. Even when the road gets steep and rough, even when the climb get tough, I was built from stubborn stuff, skin thick when the times get rough.
They pray I quit, they wait for cracks. I turn setbacks into comebacks. Every attack just sharpens tracks. Now I'm 10 steps ahead of the pack. When the beat fades slow, when the lights go dim, when the odds stack high and the chance is slim, I don't bend, I don't trim. This hunger in my chest won't dim. No surrender, no retreat, no defeat. I don't shatter, I don't shake. I never break.
Yeah, bass heavy like a heart attack. Teeth clenched, veins tense. No filter, no fear. Never hold pain from the dirt where the cold wind snap. Dreams too big for a small mind trap. World said chill, better learn to cap. I snap that leash, no looking back. Never hold back. When the doubt get loud, never hold back. Stand out the crowd, never hold back. Say it proud, turn the silence into sound. They wanted me tame, wanted me safe. Smile on cue, play it fake, but I'd rather break them bend for snakes. Rather starve than eat off hate. Every scar like a badge I earned. Every bridge I burned, I learned. Every time they said I turn, I return more stern. Heartbeat banging with the 808 slap. Chest tight like a loaded strap. Pressure build, but I adapt. Clap back when they overlap. Never hold back, let the rage out clean. Never hold back, chase that dream. Never hold back, split the seam. Rise extreme, never hold back. Through the mud and grime, never hold back. On borrowed time, never hold back. Every rhyme, hit like a crime. I remember nights I was stuck in doubt. Voice in my head screaming, walk it out. But something deeper started to shout, stand your ground, don't tap out. Never hold back. When the fear crawl in, never hold back. Let the war begin, never hold back. Thick skin, play to win. They flex for likes, I flex resolve. Problems big, I evolve, no soft edges to dissolve. I confront what they avoid, no half step in the plans I draft. No fake laugh when they talk that trash, I dash past every crash. Turn the pain to cash, adrenaline spike, mic ignite. Fight on sight in the dead of night, no flight, I bite. Climb heights out of spite, break chains, switch lanes. Convert losses into gains, through stains and brains I remain unchanged. Never hold back. When the odds stack high, never hold back. Look them in the eye, never hold back. Don't comply. Even when the story untold, I don't fold, I mold my fate in iron and gold. This ain't hype, this in a code. Heavy heart with a heavy load. Explode when the pressure overload. I pave this road. When the beat fade out, but the ground stay loud when the crowd disappear. No crowd when the weight feel too damn proud. Speak louder, step harder, move smarter, never hold back. 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 Yeah, 808s pounding like a war drum. Cold breath in the dark. Hands bleeding, still gripping. Never give up. Yeah. Came from the mud where the hope ran thin. Back to the wall, had to fight within. World said quit, let the doubt sink in. But I turned that doubt to discipline. When the road gets steep, when you can't even sleep, when the pain cut deep, promises you gotta keep. I remember nights I was dead inside. Fake little smile just to let it slide. Dreams on pause, fear amplified. But a voice said stand, don't hide. So I rose with the weight on chest. No safety net, no time to rest. Every failure a brutal test. But pressure build diamonds best.
Heartbeat sink to the baseline slam. Sweat drip heavy on the concrete land. No helping hand, just a master plan. Built from the grind, I am what I am.
Never give up when they count you out.
Never give up.
Let the hunger shout.
Never give up.
Through the drought, find what you about. Through the blood and strain, through the loss and pain. In the rain, rise again. They see anger, I see drive. They see pressure, I survive. Every second I'm alive is a chance to revive. When the lights go dim, when the odds look slim, learn to swim. When the edge look grim, I don't flex for applause or fame. I'm obsessed with the inner flame. Every scar got a hidden name. Every lost part of the game. No rewind on the path I chose. Every bruise helped me compose. Heavy flows when the tension grows. I oppose what fear proposed. Adrenaline surge, I emerge from dirt. Hurt convert to a sharpened word. Unheard but never deterred. I disturb every doubt they spurred. Climb when the mountain tall. Crawl when you gotta crawl. Fall but never stall. Stand 10 toes through it all. When the pressure rise, look 'em in the eyes. No disguise, defy the lies. Through the cuts and scars, past the bars, chase the stars. No matter how far, even when the sky turned cold and gray, even when hope drift away, I don't bend, I don't sway. I attack the break of day. This ain't hype, it's survival code. Heavy heart with a heavy load, explode with the pressure overload. I paved this road. When the beat fade out, but the grind stay loud. When the crowd disappear, no crowd. When the weight feel twice as proud. Clench your fist, lift your head, take one more step. Never give up. Yeah. Heavy drums, dark streets, adrenaline pumping. No hesitation, no mercy. This is never fail. I've been walking through fire where the weak collapse. Every punch, every hit, I absorb, I adapt. They whispered I'd break, they counted the gaps, but I turned every setback into a full-blown trap. Never fail, I move like a storm. Never fail, every bone, every form. Never fail, through the night I transform. Every scar is a map of my norm. They laughed at my hunger, laughed at my grind. Try to bury my name, try to blind my mind, but I sharpened the edge, left the doubt behind. Now the ones who betrayed me see their stars confined. I don't chase the fake, I chase respect. Every word I spit is precise, direct. Every challenge I face, I dissect. Every loss, every pain, I redirect. Heartbeat sync with the bass and snare. Every step calculated, no despair. I don't falter, I don't care if the world go cold. I'm already there. Never fail, even when I bleed. Never fail, every strike I lead. Never fail, through the fire and greed, I rise above every misdeed. Never fail, through sweat, pain and scars. Never fail, I reach for the stars. Never fail, I break all bars. My spirit forged in battle wars. I remember nights cold, no one in sight. Dreams deferred, hunger tight. Every wrong, every fight built the armor that fuels my might. Never fail, I strike back with precision. Never fail, every move, no omission. Never fail, I dominate the mission. Every obstacle, crushed with ambition. They want shortcuts, I want the grind. They follow trends, I redefine. Every beat I hit, every line marks the legacy that's truly mine. I don't bend for applause or fame, I carve every battle, stake my claim. Every challenge, every flame, I rise, relentless, untamed. Adrenaline surge, veins filled with rage. I don't pause, I don't disengage. Every enemy meets my cage. I turn every page into war stage. No retreat, no hesitation. Every line pure dedication. I rise above every expectation. Never fail, that's my foundation. Never fail, even if they try. Never fail, I climb, I fly. Never fail, I conquer, defy. Every limit I touch, I magnify. Even when shadows creep and doubts attack, even when the world wanna push me back, I stay relentless, never off track. Every loss is a lesson, every hit is a plaque. They pray I fold, they pray I lose. I counter strike with no excuse. Every line I spit, a weapon profuse. Every moment I seize, I produce. So when the beat hits hard, the bass shake the ground. When the lights dim low, silence all around. No one truth, echo the sound. I don't break, I don't bow, I don't quit, I never fail. Never fail.
Yeah. Turn the pressure up. Heavy drums, heart pounding. This that wartime rhythm. I was built in the fire where the weak don't survive. Every loss carved a scar just to keep me alive. They said give it a rest, let the dream die. But I breathe ambition every second I'm alive. No quitting, that's stitched in my skin. No quitting, that's how I begin. No quitting, when odds closing in, I don't fold, I reload from within. Back against ropes, I don't choke, I attack. Every setback, just a lesson I stack. They want comfort, I want combat. Turn pain into bars, let the mic snap back. Pressure make diamonds, I'm cut from the core. Every doubt just fuel for the roar. When they shut one door, I break four more. Kick down limits, now I'm settling scores. Heartbeats sink to the 808 blast. Future ahead, but I'm done with the past. Every tick of the clock move fast, but I run through walls, I don't crash. No quitting, even when it burns. No quitting, every loss I learn. No quitting, let the fire churn. I don't wait for respect, I earn. No quitting, when the nights get cold. No quitting, when the truth unfolds. No quitting, I don't break, I mold. Pressure turn a heart to gold. I remember them laughs when I said I'd rise. Saw doubt in their smirks, disbelief in their eyes. Now the same one's quiet, no replies. Cause I grind in silence, let results surprise. No quitting, that's a permanent state. No quitting, I don't hesitate. No quitting, I accelerate. Through the storm, through the hate. Every bruise got a memory attached. Every fall made the comeback unmatched. I don't fear being cornered and trapped. I adapt and attack, counteract. Mind sharp like a blade in a sheath. Truth heavy, every word that I breathe. They can doubt, but they still underneath. While I climb through the grit and the grief. I don't crack under pressure, I thrive in the wreckage. Turn pain into leverage, aggression my message. No rest for the restless, I press every second. Confess I'm obsessed with progression and stepping ahead of the noise. I deploy every weapon, a lesson, intention. Redemption is beckon, I rise when I'm tested. No quitting, no question. No quitting, even if I crawl. No quitting, I'ma stand tall. No quitting, through it all. If I stumble, I don't fall. No quitting, that's the oath I keep. No quitting, even losing sleep. No quitting, climb too steep. I don't stop, I leap. When the beat fade out and the lights go dim. When the world feel cold and the odds look slim. I don't bow, I don't bend, I don't trim. This hunger in my chest don't end within. No surrender, no retreat, no defeat. I don't stop, I repeat, no quitting.
Yeah. 808s, crack the pavement. Sweat on the concrete, no mercy. Push harder. Back against the wall, I was born in the pressure. Storm in my chest, getting harder to measure. Pain, my professor, built me aggressive. Every loss turned obsessive. Push harder. When the lungs feel tight, push harder. Through the longest night, push harder. Turn wrongs to right, fuel the fire, ignite. They said I break, I bent like steel. Scars on my back, but I never kneel. Hunger so real, you can taste the zeal. Every bar cut deep, let it peel. No handouts, I carve my lane. Through the doubt, through the rain, through the voices in my brain. Saying quit, accept the chain. Heartbeat banging with the kick drum snap. Rage in the booth, no time to cap. Every setback, I counterattack. Put the whole damn world on my back. Push hard. When they say you're done, push hard. Outrun the sun, push hard. To the fear outrun, till the crown is won. Through the sweat and grind, push hard. Leave the weak behind, push hard. Body dead broke. Dreams so heavy I barely spoke. Choking on doubt like invisible smoke. But the beast inside awoke.
Push hard.
When the legs give out,
Push hard.
when they scream and shout,
Push hard.
what you about? Let the hunger shout. They see anger, I see drive. They see pressure, I survive. Every second I'm alive is a reason to revive. I don't flex for applause or praise. I'm obsessed with leveling ways, turning pain into blazing craze, setting tracks on fire for days. Adrenaline rush, blood in my ears, fueled by the doubts, fueled by the fears. Years of tears, turn to gears. Now I shift into higher tiers. No breaks, no pause, no mercy clause. I break the laws of average flaws. Claws out raw, no applause. Just cause after cause is
Push hard.
when you taste defeat,
Push hard.
rise to your feet.
Push harder.
Feel that heat. Victory ain't
Push
sweet.
hard.
Even bruises scarred.
Push harder.
When it's twice as hard.
Push harder.
Pull your card. Play it ball. Play it hard. Even when the sky collapses in gray, even when hope drift away, I don't fold, I don't sway. I attack to break a day. Built from grit and friction sparks. Hustle carving battle marks. I don't whisper in the dark. I ignite and leave a mark. When the beat fade, but the grind still louder. When the weight get heavier, prouder. When the weak get weak and the strong get louder. One command, one order. No excuses. No surrender.
Yeah. Turn the volume up. It's that march to battle rhythm. No peace talks, no surrender. Boots on the ground, hear the drums in my chest. Every breath like a test, I don't second guess. They were hoping I'd fold under stress, but I sharpen my pain in the bullet suppressed.
Ready for war.
Since the day I was born,
Ready for war.
through the fire and storm.
Ready for war.
Every scar I've worn is a badge that was brutally torn. Back in the dark where the hunger was real. No handouts, just iron will. Every setback taught me to kill. Every doubt that was aiming to steal. I don't flinch when the sirens scream. I don't blink when they shatter dreams. I build empires from broken beams while they drown in delusion and schemes. Heartbeat sync with the 808 quake. Ground shake every move I make. No retreat, no break. If it's war, I'm wide awake.
Ready for war.
I don't run, I advance.
Ready for war.
Every strike, every stance.
Ready for war.
No second chance, I don't play, I command.
Ready for war.
Through the smoke and
Ready
ash,
for war.
when the pressure
Ready
clash.
for war.
If the world collapse, I rebuild from the crash. They were talking that talk from the safety zone. I was carving my name in the stone. Every night I was fighting alone. Now the throne got my sitting and it's known.
Ready for war.
Mind sharper than steel.
Ready for war.
You can't fake what I feel.
Ready for war.
Every wound had to heal. Now I move like a battlefield. I don't flex for applause or a trend. I don't switch for a label to blend. I defend every line that I send, cause my grinding in phase is a bend. A reality, gravity shift when I speak. They go silent when facing the peak. I was forged in a fire oblique, now feast when a timid go weak. Adrenaline pumping, I'm hunting the summit. No running from nothing, I'm crushing opponents. When mind explosive, I focus and own it. The throne isn't given, I storm and dethrone it. Every opponent get folded and broken. My motion devoted, corrosion on bogus contenders who pretended ferocious. Exposure, reloaded, explosion.
Ready for war.
Even when I bleed,
Ready for war.
fueled by need.
Ready for war.
Plant the seed, victory guaranteed.
Ready for war.
Through the chaos roar,
Ready for war.
one more I endure.
Ready for war.
Hardcore, I was built for the war.
No fear in my eyes when I face defeat. I turn every loss to a sharpened cleat. Step on doubt, grind it under my feet. Every heartbeat sync to the beat. They want comfort, I crave the clash. They want safety, I spark the match. When the sky turned black and the thunder crash, I attack, no mask. When the dust settled down and the smoke disappear, when the battlefield quiet and the echoes clear, you'll still find me standing here, unbroken, severe. No retreat, no remorse, no pause. You hear the drums, that's my pulse.
Ready for war. Ready for war.
the speakers up. Feel that bass in your ribs. This that adrenaline rush.
Heartbeat sync with the 808 drum. Veins on fire like the war just begun. Sweat drip heavy but I ain't done. Every rep, every step I outrun. Feel the surge in my chest. No sleep, no rest. Pain part of the test that I fold under weight I press. They talk about grind but they clock out quick. I lock in hard when it all get thick. Mindset sharp like a loaded clip. Every doubt they spit I eclipse. I don't train for looks, I train for war. Every scar I earn some more. When the pressure knock I kick the door. Leave the weak outside on the floor.
Iron in my grip, fire in my lungs. Silence in the room before the storm comes. I don't need hype, I become the energy shift when I step among. Let the bloodline race. Feel the bass in your face. This ain't second place. When I step in the zone, I dominate space. No fear in the set. No room for regret. Every goal get met. Sweat equity, cash in the bet. I remember days I felt too small. Back into ropes, back to the wall. Now I stand tall, ready to brawl. Every setback fuel to the call. Through the doubt and strain, through the loss and pain. Let it flood my brain till the hunger inside break every chain. They watch from the sideline, safe and sound. I dive head first when the weight's around. Heavy ball bend, but I don't back down. I thrive when the tension pound for pound. Shorty breath controlled, every motion tight. Tunnel vision locked on the finish line. Sight they fade in the dark. I glow in the fight. I don't wait for green. I go on red light. Pulse too strong, can't calm this down. Adrenaline king with a reckless crown. Every doubt you had get drowned when I flip that switch and shake the ground. No mercy mode, no pause button. When the beat drop heavy, I start running. From the bottom rung to the summit. I don't talk grind, I become it. Let the speakers quake. Every move I make. No room for the fake. When the pressure rises, that's when I awake. This ain't gym lights, this life on reps. Every risk I take, no safety nets. Every scar a mark of respect. I built from nothing, no regrets. Feel the rage ignite. Through the darkest night. Turn wrong to right. When the whole world doubt, I fight. They want comfort, I want more. They want applause, I want war. They want easy, I want sore. Cause pain built power at the core. So when the bass hit hard and your chest feel tight and the room starts shaking left to right, that's not noise, that's will in sight. That's hunger primed, they're ready to strike. No excuses, no mercy, no slump. Turn it up, feel it surge. Pump.
Yeah. Drums in the distance. Sky turning red. You better.
I hear the march in the back of my mind. Boots on gravel, vengeance in time. They want peace talks. I decline, I was built for the storm. Frontline design. No fear in my breath. I ain't scared of death. Every scar a crest, battle tested heart beating out my chest. I don't flinch when the tension rise. I get calm when the panic flies. See the truth through the smoke and lies. I don't blink, I strategize. They talk tough in a safe little zone, but crumble quick when the heat get thrown. I've been forged where the weak disown. Now I carry steel in my tone. Helmet's cracked but my will intact. Every setback just counterattack. Pressure heavy, I double that. Turn defense mode to a savage act. When the sirens scream, this ain't a dream. Tear at the seam of a fragile world built on steam. No retreat, no fold. Heart ice cold. I've been told only the ruthless get to grow old. I was raised in a battlefield zone where love felt scarce and the nights were stone. Every loss carved deep in bone. Now I fight like I something to atone. No medals pinned on my chest for show, just grit and scars that glow. They see rage but they don't know it's survival instinct and overthrow. Mind on blade, plans well made. No masquerade, I don't bluff, I invade. I don't need a crowd to validate. I don't wait for fate to negotiate. When the pressure climb, I elevate. break through walls, they hesitate. War in my thoughts, war in my veins, war in my hunger, war in my aims, war in the rhythm that pound in my brain, war when I step and they whisper my name. No white flag wave in my sight, no surrender under this light. If it's wrong or right, I fight till the dust settle after the strike. Let the ground shake, no mistake. Every breath I take, sound like thunder when I awake. I've been doubted, I've been tested, I've been silent but never arrested. Now the beast inside invested, every ounce of my pain manifested. They thought I'd fall under pressure's weight, didn't know I feast on fate. Every locked door I violate, every limit I annihilate. This my decree, you verse me, set it free. This is the final identity. So when you hear that distant roar, when your comfort zone hit the floor, when the calm don't exist no more, that's me knocking at the door. No fear, no pause, no mercy law. You ask for peace,
Dark streets, heavy drums. This ain't mercy, this is payback, this is revenge.
I've been marked, I've been hunted, I've been thrown in the flames. They laughed at my pain, tried to erase my name. Every scar, every loss fuels the rage in my veins. Now I strike with precision, break all the chains. Revenge! It's the fire in my chest. Revenge! I don't settle for less. Revenge! Every threat I suppress, I rise from the dirt to conquer, confess. Back when they doubted, I was silent observing. Now I move like a storm, calculated and swerving. Every lie they whisper, I'm preserving all the energy stored. It's what I'm serving. I don't seek mercy, I take what's mine. Every beat I spit is a battle line. You push me down, I climb, I shine. Every move I make is a design. Heartbeat sink to the bass, the kick. Every motion lethal, every word thick. I don't blink, I don't slip, I pick through the darkness, every trick. Revenge, I rise through the pain. Revenge, I break every chain. Revenge, I conquer, I reign. No one left standing in my lane. Revenge, through fire and blood. Revenge, I climb every flood. Revenge, they'll see the mud turned into gold by my own hands thud. I remember nights cold, silent alone. Hunger for justice, deeper than bone. Every word they whispered, every groan. Now I'm a storm they can't postpone. Revenge, I don't stumble, I strike. Revenge, every wrong I ignite. Revenge, every shadow I fight, I turn the night into day. Light, they want soft beats, I deliver hard pain. Every rhyme a bullet, precision sustained. You step in my path, get washed by the rain. I'm the hurricane, the tornado untamed. I don't need applause, I don't need fame, I need justice carved. I need my claim, every step calculated, it's all in the game. I rise from the ashes, untouchable flame. Adrenaline pump, veins filled with wrath. I don't pause, I crush the path. Every obstacle, I aftermath. Every enemy's hope, I outlast. No retreat, no fear, no lie. Every opponent fall when I pass by. I'm the echo of the unheard cry. Revenge my mission until I die. Revenge, even if they run. Revenge, I strike till done. Revenge, I'm the loaded gun. Every battle I fight is won. Revenge, through sweat, pain, tears. Revenge, I crush all fears. Revenge, through the years I rise above, loud in their ears. Even when shadows creep in the night, even when the world hides from the light, I'm relentless, I'm fierce, I ignite. Every wrong I face, I rewrite. They pray I crumble, they hope I fall. I rise above, answering the call. Every beat, every line, every brawl, I turn the tables, I stand tall. So when the silence hits
hits and the echoes fade. When the night is cold and the past betrayed, no one truth in this crusade. I don't forgive, I don't forget, I take back what's mine. I revenge, revenge, avenge.
Yeah, heavy bass shaking the ground, footsteps in the dark. You hear that? Better run.
I was born in the chaos, raised in the static. Mind automatic, heart problematic, pain systematic, drive fanatic. Every move I make volcanic. Run. When you hear my name, run. From the heat of the flame, run. I don't play no games, I turn pressure into aim. They try to cage me, label me wild, say I was reckless, angry child. Now I'm standing 10-toes styled, while they still stuck in denial. Back to the wall, I sharpen my teeth, clench my jaw, rose from beneath. Every doubt I bury deep, now I harvest what I reap. Heartbeat racing like 808 kicks, every second loaded with tricks. I don't stumble, I don't slip, I flip the script when I ain't grip. Run, if you fear the storm, run. I was battle born, run. Through the night till morn, I don't break, I transform, run. When the baseline drop, run. When the pressure pop, run. I don't ever stop till I'm standing at the top. I remember nights with a restless mind, demons whispering from behind, telling me quit, stay confined. But I'm not the type to rewind from the shadow of doubt. Run, when they count you out, run. Let the hunger shout, break the cage and break out. They see aggression, I see focus, they see chaos, I see opus. Every beat I touch ferocious, every rhyme sharp, atrocious. I don't wait for fate to choose, I ignite, refuse to lose. Every scar a tattoo bruise, proof I paid all dues. Adrenaline pumping, lungs on fire, every step climbing higher. Barbed wire couldn't tire, the beast with a relentless ire. I don't hide, I collide with the storm I stride. No divide, I decide to let the weak step aside. Run, when you see me rise, run. From the hunger in my eyes, run. I don't compromise, every fall I revise. Run, through the sweat and strain, run. Through the loss and pain, run. I remain, breaking every chain.
Even when the sky fall black and torn, even when the path feel worn, I was built in the eye of the storm. Heart cold, mind reborn. They pray I slow down, lose control, but I accelerate toward the goal. Every beat sing to my soul, every verse taking its toll. So when the drums start shaking your chest, when the fear crawl up your neck, when the tension builds and the stakes get set, you got two choices left. Stand and fight, or run. Run.
Burn. Yeah.
turn the sirens on. Let it blaze. I was born with a pressure cook, every lesson carved in the lines of a crooked book. They try to drown a spark I took, now I'm wildfire rage every time I look. Burn, feel it crack in my chest, no peace, no rest. I was built from the stress, not a flame in my lungs, put the fear to test. Cold nights, dark rooms, no applause, just hunger in my gut and a chip on my jaw. They laughed at the dream, set pause. Now I torch every doubt with a single bar. I don't simmer down, I ignite the stage. Every verse gasoline to the cage. I was locked inside my own rage, now I weaponize pain, let it disengage. They want smoke, I supply the storm. Heat so real, make the fake transform. Every loss I took got reforged, now my mindset sharp like a battle sword. Ash fall from the sky, hear the weak ones cry. I don't bend, I defy. When the heat get intense, that's when I amplify. I remember days I was broken low, back against the wall, no place to go. Now my heartbeat sync with the baseline blow. Every drop I spit like a volcano flow. They cool off quick, I stay red hot. Every punchline land like a headshot. I don't chase fame, I take my spot. If the crown's too cold, I melt that rock. Mine like a furnace, thoughts like steel. Every scar wear proof, I'm real. They play safe, I break the seal. If the pressure rise, I crank the wheel till the ceiling collapse. No retreat, just attack. I don't fade to black, I ignite every doubt and I never look back. They try water me down, I boil instead. Every rumor they spread just fueled my tread. I don't fear the dark or what sunset. I light the whole path with the words I shred. No extinguisher, strong enough for this drive. I survive too much just to barely survive. Now I thrive in the heat, I feel alive. Every time the drums hit, I arrive. No cool in my core, I've been through war.
Now I settle the score. Every spark I create, shake the floor. I don't flicker, I flare up violent. Every whisper of doubt gets silenced. They panic when the fire get vibrant, cause the heat I bring break the tyrants. From ashes I rose, unchained, untamed. Every scar on my body got branded name. I don't play the victim, I play the flame. If the world wants smoke, I fan that flame. So when the lights dim low and the beat go loud and the crowd feel heat like a thundercloud, that ain't hype, that's hunger proud. That's a soul set free that won't back down. In the face of fear, through the doubt I steer. Every single year I get hotter, sharper, crystal clear. No mercy left, no calm inside, just a blazing will. I cannot hide. If I fall in stride, but I rise up harder every time I collide. Yeah. No smoke without me, no flame above me. I don't just spark, I burn.
Yeah, we in the zone. Feel that fire burning inside. Let's go, let's ride. Strapped up, ready for the fight. Pushing limits, we ignite. In the gym, heart racing fast. Ain't no stopping, gotta outlast. Batman, running through the pain. Lifting heavy, breaking every chain. Grit and grind, we won't refrain. Chasing glory, dancing in the rain. Sweat dripping, determination in my eyes. Every rep, I'm rising to the skies. No distractions, just the sound of my breath. Pounding weights, pushing towards success. Feel the power, let it flow. In this moment, watch me grow. Adrenaline rushing, hear that beat. Every challenge, I'm rising to meet. Batman, let the world know. In this grind, I'm the star of the show. With every step, I'm taking my stand. Unstoppable force, yeah, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. Strapped up, ready for the fight. Pushing limits, we ignite. In the gym, heart racing fast. Ain't no stopping, gotta outlast. Batman, running through the pain. Lifting heavy, breaking every chain. Grit and grind, we won't refrain. Chasing glory, dancing in the rain. Sweat dripping, determination in my eyes. Every rep, I'm rising to the skies. No distractions, just the sound of my breath. Pounding weights, pushing towards success. Feel the power, let it flow. In this moment, watch me grow. Adrenaline rushing, hear that beat. Every challenge, I'm rising to meet. Batman, let the world know. In this grind, I'm the star of the show. With every step, I'm taking my stand. Unstoppable force, yeah, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man.
Yeah. No excuses, no retreat. This iron don't lie, it demands the truth. You want the best, then bleed for it. Let's go! You won't get the best of me. Nah. I give it all, no rest in me. Woo. Pressure turned to legacy. Yeah. Stronger every set, no death in me. Let's go! Best of me, best of me. Right. Pain just fuels the recipe. Right. Chains can't hold my destiny. I rise, I grind, no end to me. Step in the gym like a war zone soldier. Weights on my back, but my spirit way bolder. No limit, no fear, I'm a beast, I'm a boulder. Iron in my veins, yeah, my blood run colder. Every rep, war paint, I'm carving my crown. Gravity hate me, but I'll never stay down. They said quit, I said never, no sound. I'm a king in the cage, I was born to astound. Sweat, drip, knuckles split. Every failure, fuel I flip. Muscle, tear, but I don't quit. Sacrifice is the price I grip. You won't get the best of me. Nah. I give it all, no rest in me. Woo. Pressure turn to legacy. Yeah. Stronger every set, no death in me. Let's go. Best of me, best of me. Grind. Pain
pain just fuels the recipe. Chains can't hold my destiny. I rise, I grind, no end to me. Dark nights, heavy thoughts, I still rise. Dumbbells talking, I reply with my eyes. Hunger in my soul, I don't deal with disguise. Success tastes raw, I'm addicted to the prize. Push past limits, I shatter the bar. Sweat on the floor like battle scars. You chase comfort, I chase stars. My grind go deep, yeah, cut through Mars. If it ain't pain, it don't make me grow. If it ain't heavy, I don't wanna know. Blood on my shirt, that's the proof I show. This is my warpath, welcome to the show. You won't get the best of me. Nah. I give it all, no rest in me. Woo. Pressure turned to legacy. Yeah. Stronger every set, no death in me. Let's go. Best of me, best of me. Right. Pain just fuels the recipe. Right. Chains can't hold my destiny. I rise, I grind, no end to me. No weakness, yeah. No quitting, no. No fear in my system, I'm winning, yeah. No weakness, yeah. No quitting, no. Turn the pain to a crown, I'm grinning. Feel the burn, that's my anthem loud. Earn respect, I don't beg no crowd. From the dirt to the peak, I vowed. Never bow down, I was born too proud. Iron sharpen iron, I cut through doubt. Every setback fuel, I flip that route. They want less, I want more, no drought. I'm the storm in the gym, hear my battle shout. You won't get the best of me. I give it all, no rest in me. Pressure turn to legacy. Stronger every set, no death in me. Let's go. Best of me, best of me. Pain just fuels the recipe. Chains can't hold my destiny. I rise, I grind, no end to me.
Yeah. They say calm down. Now I don't do calm. I don't do peace. I do fire. Let's go. I'm a bomb in a cage, pressure in my veins. Every step I take, leave cracks and chains. Mine too wild, can't hold this pain. I'm a storm in the dark, unleashing rain. They told me chill, but I'm past that phase. Built from the dirt, I was forged in rage. Every word that I spit is a war I wage. Every scar on my skin's my resume page. I'm the fire they can't douse out. The beast they warned you about, no doubt. Talk tough, you better watch your mouth when I lose control. I black the world out. Oh, I can't control this rage inside. Heart on fire, can't let it hide. Every wound that they left, I ride. I turn my pain to war, I thrive. Can't control, I'm past that line. Broke that chain, now the throne is mine. Every demon that lurked in time, I made him kneel, I redefine. I've been walking through flames, breathing smoke. Ain't no fear left, every tear I choke. Every promise broke, every line they spoke turned me into the fire they provoked. Pressure cooking, no safety net. I'm the bet they regret they met. No peace, no calm, no reset, just blood, sweat, war. Pure mindset, I ain't tryna be nice, I'm tryna be great. Can't tame my soul, can't dictate fate. I was born in a storm, no clean slate. Now I rise from the dirt like a heaven chick. Control this rage inside. Heart on fire, can't let it hide. Every wound that they left, I ride. I turn my pain to war, I thrive. Can't control, I'm past that line. Broke that chain, now the throne is mine. Every demon that lurked in time, I made him kneel, I redefine. It's not anger, it's evolution. Every time they told me stop, I broke the fuse. Now watch me burn through. The blackout switch, I flip when push. Try to cage my drive, they misunderstood. I'm a sound of pain, turn it into good. I'm the fight they lost, the king they should. You can't box chaos, can't cage flame. I'm the ghost, the glitch in your game. No rules, no calm, no shame. I'm the storm that caused my name. Control this rage inside. Heart on fire, can't let it hide. Every wound that they left, I ride. I turn my pain to war, I thrive. Can't control, I own this fight. Every loss turned into might. You can't stop what's born from night. I'm the spark that ends your life. Yeah, load it up. Energy on max. We don't hold back. We charge. Heavy on the bar when I lift that weight. Yeah, breaking through the walls, never hit no brakes. In the cage, let me detonate. Fire in my chest, watch me down.
adrenaline rise, blood in my veins, electric alive, no compromise. This grind is mine, iron in my hands, I redefine. Push through the pain, no fear in sight. Sweat drip down, but the crown's in sight. Every rep war, every set fight, body on flames, I ignite that might. Weights go clank, hear the battle cry. I was born for the storm, never run, never hide. No shortcuts here, just a raw supply. Discipline the weapon, let the weak ones die. Charge. Heavy on the bar when I lift that weight. Charge. Yeah. Breaking through the walls, never hit no break. Charge. Beast in the cage, let me detonate. Charge. Fire in my chest, watch me dominate. Killer set, reload, reload. Every move savage, beast mode, beast mode. Racks on racks, I explode, explode. Pressure on peak, overload, overload. No fear, no doubt, heart cold, heart loud. I rise, stand proud, bring the pain to the crowd. Warpath when I move, never break, never bow. I'm the king in the gym, they respect me now. Chains on the ground, let the thunder clap. Muscle on flex when the mind attacks. Every scar is a strike, put my name on the map. Victory the mission, never fall in the trap. Go harder, live stronger, run faster, charge longer. No quit, no rest, all in, be the best, be the charge. Heavy on the bar when I lift that weight. Charge. Breaking through the walls, never hit no break. Charge. Beast in the cage, let me detonate. Charge. Fire in my chest, watch me dominate. No fear, no stop, no chain can hold me. This is war, and I charge every single day. Yeah. Charge. Rise up to the challenge, hear the call. No limits exist, I'm ready to ball. Stronger with each step, I will never fall. Pushing through the struggle, answering the thrall. Heart racing, I can feel the heat. Surging like a wave, can't accept defeat. Life's a battle and I'm on my feet. With every single lift, feel the heartbeat.